In this video, we will be going over the concepts of work and power. So if you remember, work is the transfer of energy through motion. So whenever you're wanting an object to change its motion, you have to apply a force to it, and that object has to move in the same direction that the force is being applied. The formula to calculate work is force times distance. Notice that the work is measured in units called joules, force is measured in newtons, and then the distance needs to be in meters. Here we have the triangle to help you convert the formula to whatever variable you're wanting to solve for. So if you want to solve for force, the formula is work divided by distance, and if you wanted to solve for distance, it would be work divided by force, and then of course work is force times distance. So again, in order for work to be done, two things need to happen. You have to apply a force to an object, and two, the object has to move in the same direction that the force is being applied. When you're lifting an object, the force that you're using to lift that object is equal to the object's weight in newtons. So when you're lifting an object, you are doing work on the object because you're one, using a force that's equal to the weight in newtons to lift it up, and two, the object is moving in the same direction that you're applying the force, which is the up motion when you're lifting things up. Again, here you have somebody pushing on an object. She's applying a force to it, and if the object were moving in the same direction that the force was being applied, she would be doing work on that object. The second concept that we talked about was power. Okay, power is the rate at which work is done. So it's how quickly you are doing a certain amount of work. The formula to solve for power is work divided by time. Notice the formula for power is watts. Again, work is in joules and the time is in seconds. So you're looking at how much work you're doing and the time that it's taking you to complete that work. Here you have two different lifters. They are lifting weight. The amount of force that they're using is the same because they're both lifting up 100 newtons of weight, but the time that they're doing it is different. Here you have Michael who's doing it in a lot faster time or a lot less time than Jim, so Michael would be using more power. Again, here you have your triangle. You can solve for power is work divided by time. You can solve for time would be work divided by power, and work would also be power times time.